Alright, hello, welcome to another stealth gameplay. With this game, I will be playing Metal Gear Solid Touch, which is a loosely based game from Metal Gear Solid 4, Guns of the Patriots. I figured I would try to play this game for your enjoyment, or lack thereof, or whatever you decide, up to you. But I wanted to play this game because I recently bought an iPad, fourth generation, that is able to play the game. So I'm going to go ahead and play it and start right now. I'm going to go ahead and do Act 1, Liquid Sun, just to kind of give you guys a feel of what it entails, and then I'll probably do a few more missions after that. Sound good? Great. Alright. Let's see how this looks on the big screen. And, of course, it doesn't want to do it in the right orientation. Okay, I am going to have to fix this post-production, or post-editing. Let's see. Okay. You have to look at the iPad when I'm doing this because on my screen, on the computer screen, it's vertical instead of horizontal. When the game automatically goes horizontal on the iPad. So this is a little weird for me. I want to try to see if I want to do this mission, and I'm going to stop the recording and see if I can fix that post-production during the editing process. I don't know if I can, but we will see. Alright, so it turns out that I can switch the orientation after I recorded it during post-production, so I will go ahead and do that. Since you guys saw me do the Act 1 Liquid Sun, actually I'm going to go ahead and do that again, and I'm going to read the stuff, and then I'll play the game, and then we'll proceed from there. Alright, here we go again. War has changed. The massive expansion of PMCs, private military corporations, has turned war into a business. Monitored by advanced ID control systems, soldiers fight wars not for ideology or belief, but for profit. In this battlefield of total control, dominated by mercenaries for hire and man-made war machines, one man stands apart. The man is Solid Snake, the legendary hero, who has saved the world countless times from the menace of nuclear terrorism. With his gray hair and deeply lined face, Snake's world-weary appearance has earned him a nickname, Old Snake. An urgent request from his old friend, Roy Campbell. Roy Campbell brings the now-aged Snake back into the thick of battle. His mission? To assassinate Liquid Ocelot, leader of Outer Heaven, the mother company that controls the 5 largest PMCs. A man whose existence Snake is determined to end by his own hand. Backed by overwhelming military force, Liquid is preparing to launch an insurrection. He has been sighted in a Middle Eastern war zone. Acting on information obtained from Roy Campbell, his former commander in the U.S. Special Forces, Snake sneaks into the Middle East, where Liquid has been sighted. The region is in the midst of a protracted cold civil war between rebel militias and the forces of Praying Mantis, a PMC hired by the current regime. All set, Snake? If you need to brush up on your controls, check Explanation of Controls under Options and the title screen. You can open options during the game by rotating the device vertically with the home button at the bottom. You can use this another way to pause too. All right, let's get this started. All right. So this is the same mission. I'm just playing again because I wanted to read that stuff, and then we'll be able to proceed from there. This is not the light version. This is the full version of the game. I'm just playing the first few missions, and then probably will record more at a later time, depending on if people want me to play it or not. I heard that some of the later missions were really hard, so we'll see. Snake joins forces with Metal Gear 2, a remote terminal controlled by Dr. Hal Emmerich, alias Otacon, robotics expert, genius hacker, and Japanese anime addict. Snake makes his way through the heat of battle seeking to make contact with informants. The M4 assault rifle has a limited range. You'll need the SVD sniper rifle to take out enemies that attack from a distance. To switch weapons, just pinch the screen. Move 2 fingers together and apart. The M4 has an excellent automatic fire capability, but the SVD has better range and power. Shouldn't be too hard to figure out for a guy like you. Alright, I have 16 this time. Oh shit. Forgot I was supposed to switch weapons. I'm going to go ahead and do the next mission. These missions are actually going by pretty quickly. As he makes his way through the battlefield, Snake encounters Drebin, a gun launderer. Dressed in a handsome designer suit hardly befitting a war zone, Drebin is the sole arms dealer capable of removing the locks on the ID guns controlled by the system. With no ID of his own and relying on non-controlled naked guns, Snake faces a difficult road ahead. He accepts Drebin's offer, strictly business, and returns to battlefield. He finds himself in the middle of a firefight with an unmanned attack chopper. It's a canard attack chopper. It's armed with a chain gun and air-to-surface missiles. You don't stand a chance against that thing. Focus on saving your own skin. Take your finger off the screen to hide behind the wall in front of you, and protect yourself from enemy attacks. Stay crouched like that and you'll recover some life too. Okay, so I just need to focus on the enemies. Alright, that's what I'm talking about. Alright, the Rat Patrol Unit. Snake makes contact with his informants. Rat Patrol Team 1. Or the Lolly-Lully-Lo, the Patriots. A U.S. Army PMC investigation unit led by Snake's former comrade, Meryl Silverberg, who still looks barely a day over 20. Meryl claims that Liquid's insurrection could not possibly succeed as long as the nanomachines injected into every soldier and the IDs implanted in every weapon are under the control of the SOP system, Sons of the Patriots. Snake is unconvinced, believing that Liquid must have something in mind. But just as he asks Meryl where Liquid is, they are suddenly attacked by Haven troopers, private soldiers under Liquid's personal control. Haven troopers are Liquid's elite unit of troops. Their full-body power suits make them tough, agile, superior in every respect. These troops are way beyond any of the PMCs you fought so far. Stay on your toes. Alright.
Quiero.
Four more to go, folks.
Quiero.
We got it. Alright. What mission was that? Oh, this is mission 4? Okay, I'm going to do one more mission, folks. Alright, we have Liquid. Our Liquid Ocelot. Having escaped from Haven troopers, Snake hurries toward the PMC camp where Liquid was spotted. He finally catches sight of Liquid, but then without warning he is engulfed by a sudden wave of madness that overtakes the PMC soldiers, allowing his nemesis to escape. The soldiers lose their senses, blacking out, vomiting, total confusion, attacking their comrades and themselves as well. And then Snake, too, feels his senses begin to fail him. But why? Perhaps he can find answers from Naomi Hunter, the genetic engineering and nanomachine expert who accompanies Liquid. After all, it was she who injected him 9 years earlier with an older version of nanomachines during the Shadow Moses incident. Snake now pursues Naomi's trail to the next battlefield, South America, in search of Liquid and his own salvation. Snake stalks his prey through another war zone, this time in the jungles of South America. There, in the abandoned mountain village, he sees rebel guerrillas of the former regime being assaulted by the PMC Privé armament, hired by the current government. The PMC is led by Vamp, a knife-wielding immortal who killed Otacon's stepsister, his face a mask of death carved by countless battles. As Vamp leaves, the PMC soldiers begin to execute rebel prisoners, making it look like just another part of their job. Heads up, Snake. Some of the PMCs are armed with javelins, anti-tank missiles. You can hide behind the walls for protection, but they won't last forever. If they take too many missile hits, they'll fall apart. So be careful! got this, buddies. Alright. I want to save and quit there. If you guys want to see more of this, let me know. Like I said, I got the full game. And I can play the full game if you guys want to see all of it. I know this game doesn't really come with newer versions of iOS. It stopped at 10.3.3, I think, or 10.3.4 for iPhones and iPads with a cellular model. The Kojima Productions report is no longer active. So that's interesting that that's on there. Alright. Well, thank you for watching. I will see you on the next one. Deuces, my juices.